Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here. I'm on the dev server for patch 1.37 once again, and I'm flying my P-51 D5 Mustang. Now, yeah, those things are bazookas. Now, we're going to be talking about the new armaments and modifications for the American and British aircraft. And we're also going to bomb some of these bad boys. So it fires two at a time. And let's see, you have 6 total shots and they're simultaneously fired. And I do believe I'm in arcade mode, so I think whether you're in historical or if you're in arcade mode, you will be firing 2 at a time. Now these things have been added to the P-39N Aircobras, both the N and Q models. The P-51D, as you can see here, and the P-47D, as well as the A-20G. However, the P-47, what I've noticed, and I haven't tested a lot of the other aircraft out, but for the P-47 in particular, it's only the D-28, I believe, that has them. So something kind of interesting there. This will be kind of cool because bazookas fire shaped charges, and they're anti-tank specific rockets. I know we have our Havar rockets and all of that, but bazookas were made to penetrate tanks. And with tanks on the horizon, these bazookas on a number of American aircraft is a welcome introduction. And it looks like we may have taken a little bit of damage on our right wing here. And we got 35 seconds. Now there aren't any armored tanks on this map, but this is the new map, Foggy Albion. So we'll take a look at the, by pressing M. Pretty simple map, looks relatively mirrored. What is interesting is you look on the map and how things kind of disappear. And then when I look back, they all magically appear again. Granted, they are rather soft targets. So assuming we don't get trolled right here, we're going to be on descent to show off some of these rockets again. So they're 114 millimeters as opposed to, I believe it's 127 millimeters for the Havars. So a little less. But if you get a direct hit on a tank, you are likely to destroy it, especially firing from above, and you have a good drop angle on it. So we're going to go up again, kind of hop down. Now something else kind of cool is that all of the F-86 Sabres now have Havar rockets. So here we go, look at that. Now that was a little overkill because we could get away with using 50 cals on it, but I don't think in the future, once damage models are put in, that 50 caliber machine guns will just destroy, something like a truck or especially an armored car, unless you hit it in the right spot. Although I have noticed, and I'm not sure if it's just me, but it seems like armored cars now take a little bit more damage. Something else kind of interesting is that the B-17's bomb bay has been sized correctly. So now instead of 8 1,000-pound bombs, you can only carry 6 1,000-pound bombs. And the number of bomb presets for the P-63A-10 King Cobra has been increased, and US bombs are now basically weighted and calculated, accurately. So that was a nice little preview of the bazookas here. And now we're going to talk briefly about the British changes. There wasn't anything that I really wanted to show off, but I think one of the biggest things is the Beaufighter Mark X previously had 12.7mm M2 Browning machine guns. These were placed with the 7.7 Browning machine guns. And Britain's bombs are also calculated correctly. Wellington's, all of the models, the fuselage damage model has been fixed, and the number of bomb presets has been increased, so you'll have more options. Now we saw a video, and if you want, feel free to check the video description if you have missed the Hawker Tempests. But both the Hawker Tempest Mk II has the ability to carry 250 pounds under wing, And the Hawker Tempest Mark IIs have the capability of carrying two 250-pounders and two 500-pounders under their wing as well. So this is kind of cool. Once again, you see things kind of disappear from the minimap if you haven't been looking at it for a while. But these bazookas are pretty cool, and they will be used to great effect when you have tank targets. Get in close, do a nice shallow dive, pop them in the side, or preferably on the top of the hull or the turret. I'm Baron, thank you for watching. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here, and we are flying, oh yes, a German torpedo bomber. We are flying the Heinkel HE-111H6, and wouldn't you know it, the destroyers all killed themselves. We will still drop our torpedoes. That is just nuts. We dropped as soon as we could. All the destroyers are dead. The only logical conclusion is that there are, in fact, U-boats lurking.